Hi, thanks for joining me today. You guys are wonderful. I am going to be going through Genesis 6 today, and after I'm done reading, I'm going to give an explanation about the first part of the chapter because it is hard to understand, and I had to use resources to help me understand as well as to help you guys understand. So I hope it will help you. If you are not subscribed to this channel and it's your first time here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you that are subscribed, thank you. You are a blessing to me, and I appreciate those of you who have joined the group on the Verse 5 app. We have more joining, so welcome to that. If you have any prayer requests, I hope that you share them either in the comments here or in that group, because I would really love to pray for you and I want to hear from you. You guys, I look forward to the comments that you do give, and I love them when I get to read them. It helps me get to know you a little bit better, and you are precious. So let's dive into this chapter. Then the people began to multiply on the earth, and daughters were born to them. The sons of God saw the beautiful women and took any they wanted as their wives. Then the Lord said, "My spirit will not put up with humans for such a long time, for they are only mortal flesh. In the future, their normal lifespan will be no more than 120 years. In those days, and for some time after, giant Nephilites lived on the earth. For whenever the sons of God had intercourse with women, they gave birth to children who became the heroes and famous warriors of ancient times. The Lord observed the extent of human wickedness on the earth, and he saw that everything they thought or imagined was consistently and totally evil. So the Lord was sorry he had ever made them and put them on the earth. It broke his heart. Literally, it says it grieved him to his heart. This is the New Living Translation, which is a paraphrase. And the Lord said, "I will wipe this human race I have created from the face of the earth. Yes, and I will destroy every living thing, all the people, all the large animals, the small animals that scurry along the ground, and even the birds of the sky. I am sorry I ever made them." But Noah found favor with the Lord. This is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, the only blameless person living on earth at the time, and he walked in close fellowship with God. Noah was the father of 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Now God saw that the earth had become corrupt and was filled with violence. God observed all this corruption in the world, for everyone on earth was corrupt. So God said to Noah, "I've decided to destroy all living creatures, for they have filled the earth with violence. Yes, I will wipe them all out along with the earth. Build a large boat from cypress wood and waterproof it with tar, inside and out. Then construct decks and stalls throughout its interior. Make the boat 450 feet long and 45 feet high. Leave an 18-inch opening below the roof all the way around the boat. Put the door on the side and build 3 decks inside the boat, lower, middle, and upper. Look, I am about to cover the earth with a flood that will destroy every living thing that breathes. Everything on earth will die, but I will confirm my covenant with you. So enter the boat, you and your wife, and your sons and their wives. Bring a pair of every kind of animal, a male and a female, into the boat with you to keep them alive during the flood. Pairs of every kind of bird and every kind of animal and every kind of small animal that scurries along the ground will come to you to be kept alive, and be sure to take on board enough food for your family and for all the animals. So Noah did everything exactly as God had commanded him. And in the Bible study, she's going to mention a little bit more about Noah. So I just want to talk about the first part of the chapter, which is really, really different and hard to understand. And so I went to gotquestions.org, which is the resource that I go to first, because they tackle any question and will give the best biblical answer that they can. And even when you look at commentaries, a lot of times they skip the really hard verses that are hard to understand and don't give a lot of insight. So I appreciate Got Questions. They always list the books that they refer to, and the authors are biblical scholars that have studied the Bible a long time and know a lot about it and about the period of that day. And so I really love using them. Plus they give Bible references, Bible verses throughout the explanation as well. So you're not just relying on that person's thoughts about it, but you actually have Bible verses you can look at in other places that will help you understand it better. So let me read you part of what they wrote, and I will put the link for this in the description box if you want to look up the rest of the information that they give. I'm just going to read you the last part because they go through possible views, because no one knows for sure, because God didn't elaborate on it. And if he meant for us to know for sure, he would have told us in this chapter or somewhere in the Bible. Okay, so I'll just read you the last part of what they said. They said, only the obscene, perverse marriage of fallen angels with human females would seem to justify such a harsh judgment. The weakness of one of the other views is that Matthew 22:30 says, at the resurrection, people will neither marry nor be given in marriage. They will be like the angels in heaven. However, the text does not say angels are not able to marry. Rather, it indicates only that angels do not marry. Second, that same verse is referring to the angels in heaven. It is not referring to fallen angels. angels who do not care about God's created order and actively seek ways to disrupt God's plan. The fact that God's holy angels do not marry or engage in sexual relations does not mean the same is true of Satan and his demons. So there is one view that is the most likely. It is an interesting contradiction to say that angels are sexless and then to say that the sons of God were fallen angels who procreated with human females. However, while angels are spiritual beings, and we find that in Hebrews 1:14, they can appear in human physical form. And we find that in Mark 16:5. It is plausible that angels are capable of taking on human form, even to the point of replicating human sexuality and possibly even reproduction. Why do the fallen angels not do this more often? It seems that God imprisoned the fallen angels who committed this evil sin so that the other fallen angels would not do the same. As described in Jude 6, earlier Hebrew interpreters and apocryphal and pseudepigraphal writings are unanimous in holding to the view that fallen angels are the sons of God mentioned in Genesis 6, 1-4. This by no means closes the debate. However, the view that Genesis 6, 1-4 involves fallen angels or demons mating with human females has a strong contextual, grammatical, and historical basis. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I would encourage you, if you have any questions about the Bible or about things that are related to the Bible, that you look on gotquestions.org, because even if they don't have the answer on there, you can type in what you're looking for, and they will possibly put up that answer. So I just wanted to let you know about it. It is an amazing free resource. Thank you for being here today. On Wednesday, I will post the Bible study that goes with this, and it's from Lisa Turkhurst, and she's such a good writer. I just love her writings. I hope that you have an incredible day and that you give this a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Bye.